Willkommen, bienvenue, welcome. Sorry, went into a different, sorry. Welcome to IMHO.
In my homosexual opinion.
I'm Darby.
And I'm Alexis P. Bevels. The P stands for Pandora Knox, winner of Drag Race Germany Season 1. I'm sorry to get that in.
I agree.
I'm sorry
so
to get that in there.
And I love that we already
away.
have a winner, because we can relax now.
Yeah.
We can relax.
Yeah. But that's foreskin shadowing. We got to get... hello, Darby, how was your day?
Do you want to know how it pertains to foreskin, or that was just like a bad joke?
No, I know how your day pertains to foreskin.
It's mutilation! Okay, How To with John Wilson. I know I've talked about this show. And the series finale just happened and it's brilliant and you should watch it. But there is an episode where he meets this man. His whole personality is that he was mutilated as a baby because he was circumcised. And he's invented a device to pull the skin.
No,
to stretch the skin.
Absolutely not.
So it's like a weight that goes down his leg, and then at night he has a thing on his headboard that kind of pulls at his dick. Do you know how I know that he has all those things? Because if you watch the episode, you see him wearing it. It's just him with a shirt on and nothing else. And then his wife, his poor wife.
Oh, God.
She won't even face the camera. She's like in the living room. She's like, leave me out of this. And he says something. He's like, right, honey? And she just goes, the guy's hot. He's old man, my type. I enjoyed that episode.
Oh, God. Dick waits, you say?
Dick waits.
Honey, my dick waits for no man.
Your clit. We gotta work on your language.
Can I tell you, I was on that... Okay. I don't think this is interesting. Never mind.
Okay. Thank you so much. That is so meaningful. Curtis and I watched a movie last night.
Wait, tell me what the title of it.
Very low expectations.
Okay. Can I guess?
High reward.
Can I guess?
Yes.
Tell me a few things about it and I'll guess.
Okay. Virgin.
Uh-huh.
Beach.
Okay, I was thinking...
Matthew Broderick.
Virgin. Beach. Matthew Broderick.
I think the last one's gonna throw you.
Matthew Broderick.
Because it's a newer movie. It's new.
Oh, is it the one about the pharmacy reps or whatever?
They're not... What? Pharmacy reps fuck? Are you saying they're all virgins? Bitch, the CVS that I go to, I love every single person who works at that pharmacy because they couldn't give any shits about anyone trying to get medicine. My doctor sends me life-saving medicine. I go to that CVS. There's no one there. I'm gonna wait. I went in. There are 7 people behind the counter, okay? I'm the only person waiting. I waited for a solid 3 minutes. And 3 different people said in those 3 minutes, we'll be right with you. No one was gonna be right with me. Until finally, the lab coat one, she walked by and she goes, oh, have you been helped? I was like, no. I would die for her. They're working in medicine, okay? They are putting pills in bottles. They don't have time for me. I'm gonna fuck up their count. Yeah. And then someone's
gonna die, yeah. So it's not about pharmacy reps, this movie.
Oh, what did I say?
No, I'm asking you.
Oh,
it's not
no.
Virgin Beach, Matthew Broderick. Shotgun Wedding with Jennifer Lopez?
No.
Oh.
Do you want another clue?
Yeah.
Dear Evan Hansen?
Okay, so that guy. Matthew Platt.
No.
Oh, the other one?
Okay, let me give you another one.
Okay.
Laura Benanti.
Now, wait a minute, that's scratching something in my brain. Laura Benanti. She plays the mother in something. Jennifer Lawrence. Nothing. Never have I ever.
No
Whatever.
hard feelings.
No hard feelings.
Yes! No! That was so good.
I can't be beat.
Wow, I'm so impressed.
Okay, so that was supposed to be this summer's like return to comedy.
Curtis was like, I know this is weird, but I think I want to see it. And I was like, I don't know, but I love Andrew Barth Feldman. He did. Oh, is he? He was in high school when he got moved to Broadway to play a high school student. He's so talented. I'm so obsessed with him. Anyway,
Renee Rapp.
Same year. He and Renee Rapp won the Jimmys
juniors.
The same year.
We need
and he's
to protect
also very
both of them.
outspoken. He's very like pro-trans rights. He's a straight guy too. I know. So great.
Not
so
interested.
Great. Anyway, I loved it. I laughed. I can't tell you the amount of times I laughed. It's really good.
Okay, I want to see that.
It's really good.
You know what? I watched a Jennifer Lawrence movie last night too called The Passengers.
Oh.
Which is bad. Oh. It's not good. But I love a anywhere where someone's stranded with someone else.
I think she's one of the most beautiful people in the entire world.
Yeah.
But can I say this? in this movie, she's 32, but she's trying to convince these people in the movie that she's like 23. And once with that context, and what I've warned you about a lot, when you see her trying to play younger, her face looks older. And I was like, oh, yeah, Alexis really shouldn't be doing that. Stop telling people you're young.
I can only tell the truth.
Oh, and you get to see fully naked Jennifer Lawrence.
Any peens?
Oh, yes, you do see peen. Well, you see peen in it. You'll see. It's fun.
Oh, is it dick weights? It was the guy with the dick weights in there?
Not far from it. I'm so excited. Go watch No Hard Feelings.
Okay,
now
wait.
streaming.
Okay, wait.
Or renting.
Why are we
I
in
don't
black,
know.
by the way?
Oh, yeah, sorry. Drag Race Germany has premiered.
Yes, and that's what we're doing here. If you're just joining us, welcome. We talk a lot before we get to the good stuff.
Yeah.
And
like,
then we talk a
but
lot in
it's
the middle of
charming.
that.
It's charming, and there's a lot of peen talk.
Oh my God, so much peen
And
talk.
fart.
The theme, the prompt for today's outfits were all black and sunglasses. I
Yeah.
feel like we're like cool beatnik poets.
Here's my idea, Germans, and it's all just from TikTok. They're cool, they're direct, they're unbothered.
Yeah, they're
okay?
chic.
And I was like, yeah, I can do that. I'm bad at accents. I mean, I do every other accent perfectly, but German, I'm gonna work on it. I'll tell you why we're wearing sunglasses. Because it was yesterday when I realized Drag Race Germany has premiered.
Yes!
I was like, Alexis, we have to film, but I still have to edit the Philippines, and I still have a few cameos I need to edit. I don't know that I have time to get in drag.
We had a
team
poll going,
meeting.
and we had a team meeting. We got on Teams, on Microsoft Teams.
We did.
And I said I wanted to do like dirtle, like yodel-hoo.
And I thought she made that word up. And
You
so
did thought I made dirtle
I did.
up.
I thought you had a stroke, honestly.
Dirndle
There's
is...
no vowels. Or the way you said it. We are definitely
I'm
wearing...
actually doing the Pandora Knox eyes under this.
And I am too.
And for a first time, it came out really beautiful.
The lines are so clean.
Thank
I
you.
really like them a lot. And
Yeah.
I really exaggerated the under eye, and I'm really proud of that.
Yeah.
I wish
it
y'all could
looks
see
beautiful.
it. But we're German.
Join our Patreon. You'll see it there.
Well, we can't pay for your therapy, though. So look with caution.
Right. Now, we got to get into this because this was a jam-packed first episode after we've been so spoiled lately with Philippines and with Brazil with the split premiere.
Oh, yeah,
like
split the girls. Yeah.
Yeah, but we got the whole cast in this one. And I got to say, I liked it.
Well, because our last couple have been split and I loved it, it was feeling like, ugh, can we just get this moving then?
Yeah.
Like, we've already done this a couple
But I
times,
feel
and
like
did
we're
love it.
here
I did
and
love
we're ready to go with Drag Race Germany. And I'm so excited.
And the good thing is, we don't have to acclimate to a new workroom. It's the same one!
I will say, I missed those legs that were covering the legs of the table.
Okay, but did you have a thought?
No, never.
I thought, well, they got rid of the legs because those were too playful. Instead, they replaced them with a broken column. We don't have time for that. We don't... I can't do the accent.
We don't have time for that.
Time for...
Oh, that's
Arnold Schwarzenegger. Austria's close. We have a couple girls from Austria in this
Yeah,
season.
Rana. Oh, no. Okay. In this season. I thought
Right.
you meant who watch our show. Speaking of the girls, let's get into it because I thought everyone looked great.
Bitch, I loved it.
Yvonne Nightstand, cute, flirty.
Yvonne Nightstand.
Yeah.
What I loved most about this, sorry, we're reviewing 10 franchises right now. Her look is a combo from Drag Race Brazil. Naz's baby doll and then Bearded Queen's black top, only this one fits a lot better. Worlds collide. I loved it.
I
And
did too.
I really loved her talking head. She seems really fun.
Now, Victoria Shakespeare's, she was a showgirl. She's absolutely stunning. The only thing was, I thought the pant was kind of weird.
I thought she was stunning when she walked in the workroom, but then when they cut to her talking head,
Oh, yeah.
and I saw that tiny nose. Whose nose is that?
Victoria Shakespeare's.
You bitch.
Also, she's got beautiful lips.
Also,
She's got beautiful lips. I want to show this
we met
to my
11
doctor.
people, so I don't know that we will have all of the information, but a lot of people are not from Germany or currently living in Germany. There are people from all over, which I thought was so interesting. I liked seeing all the different cultures kind of melded together, and I think is she from Brazil? Yes.
Oh, is she? I mean, maybe I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, and she's in the same workroom where they're doing Drag Race Brazil. I wonder if she could pick up on the energy. Maybe that'll, well, it didn't help her this episode.
Spoiler.
She does not live in Germany.
Oh, she lives in Switzerland.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
I'm loving it because we as Americans, United States of Americans, we forget that like our country is too big, let's be honest. I love that like you can travel places in Europe. Isn't that fun?
Well, remember they had Charlie Hides come over for Drag Race America? And then
she's probably still standing in that spot right now.
Yeah, that's why they had
waiting
to move
for someone
studios.
to They abandoned the studio because she was walking
They
too
just
slow.
left her there because she wouldn't hide.
I'm gonna fuck you. I'm so horny. You are doing so great.
You know what?
No, keep going.
All
No,
right.
no. This is so good.
Okay. Lele Cocoon. This is a psychotic entrance look, and
Insane.
I loved it.
It was so fucking insane.
And she even pointed out, that's a hard front wig, mama.
That made me LOL. She said, I came in a hard front wig. I bet you weren't expecting that. I was
Honey.
like, if you come in bad drag, all you have to say is, I bet you weren't expecting that. And then it's iconic. And then I loved it.
She did a whole Karen character. I loved her.
I just love seeing American culture, come to life.
Yeah.
Karen.
Oh, do they have Karens in Germany?
Oh, yeah. They're not called Karen. They're called
Gertrude.
Gertrude, the pretzel maker.
Yeah.
Not okay.
Not okay. We're not bringing pretzels into this unless you actually have pretzels and then bring them into this. Now, there is only one Naomi in my heart, and that's Naomi Smalls. But this one's name is the only Naomi. Good
She's
God,
also
she's stunning.
tall and skinny.
She's also, did you see? No.
What?
It's another instance of I shouldn't.
Are you trying to turn me on? I'm loving this side of you.
Thank you.
Yeah, she's gorgeous, she's tall, she's skinny.
This was a cool outfit. I liked it better with the thing on. The like wrap. I liked it.
agree.
And I loved the detail of like the shoes kind of peeking out from underneath. Or like maybe they were just socks with clear. I liked it. She is the model. She's a glamazon. Beautiful.
She's Naomi.
She's the only one. Barbie Q. Trendler Barbies. Barbie Q is originally from Bolivia, but she now lives in Germany. This is beautiful, and she came out with a matraca.
Drag Race Mexico. We're learning so much.
Yes! Barbecue's look is so gorgeous.
Oh, I
so
loved
stunning,
it. Yeah,
so
stunning.
Nikita Vegas. Now, it's just a shirt, but I love her look. I love her hair. She's got a style.
I love her drag face. Yeah. The shirt, okay, I'll say this. We were sitting on the couch and Curtis goes, it's kind of lazy, huh? And I was like, you can't say that. You don't do drag, you piece of shit. But yes, I agree. Now, I am obsessed with her.
She's got a
bitter.
She's going to be a great
She's bitter, but in a
television
really
personality.
Yes, but in a kind of a lovable way. I just want to put a Band-Aid over her hurt. But I also want the hurt to hurt others while I watch.
Yeah.
I hurt myself today.
Tessa Testicle, which is probably my favorite drag name of all time.
It's so good.
Also a glamazon. I think she looks beautiful.
Yeah, she's too beautiful.
And I loved the hair.
She turns around, she shows her butt.
Oh yeah, her butt, she farts. Which is funny.
Which is so funny.
Because she's so stunningly gorgeous, but now we know she's funny.
Did you notice, though, it was amateur hour because she had to use a whoopee cushion, and it's like, we could have done that for real. If I knew I was going on Drag Race, I would hold them in until I got in there.
Yeah.
And then I'd let it out. And it would be disgusting.
Disgusting. Clear the room.
But can I say, if you're going to show your butt, there's a cute little cutout. I either want just barely the top. It's a tease. Ooh, I see the beginning of her butt. Or I want the whole thing. It being in the middle. Cutting off her butt in the middle. Interesting.
Yeah.
Excited to see more. Or less.
Metamorkid, this is such a cool look. It's so reminiscent of like Drag Race with the checkered flag.
I loved the kind of callback to what we know, but then she's so goddamn beautiful and polished that she put her own little spin on it. I just thought she looked so good.
And she's got such a style that transfers into her confessional. I love it.
It's like she did a Metamorkidus. Morkidus. That's funny.
Morgan Mindy.
Mm-hmm. Nanu. You know that?
Yeah, he didn't remember filming any of that. It's like me with this show. Then we have Lorelai Rivers. I'm obsessed with the name. I actually like this look. I know the pants are weird. I love it. I don't care.
Well, I care a little. Listen, the face, gorgeous. The hair, stunning. The name, Gilmore Girls. I'm in.
Yeah.
And I did like the boobs. I did like the little chest plate.
The breastplate, she's like a fae, she's like a fawn.
But the
she's like
poo-poo
Mr.
pants.
Tumnus, Mr. Tumnus.
What was the poo-poo pants?
She's Mr. Tumnus.
And foreskin shadowing. When we get to the main stage, we get another odd pant choice. So I don't know. It was a bummer.
But I love it because they're so clearly, they remind me of when I used to work at Express and I would fold those pants all day.
That's the thing, is that they look too generic. Like, if you're gonna do something so over,
but
like,
they're brown.
give me some, they're poo-poo.
But they're brown.
Right.
Yeah.
She's like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go into that workroom. I'm gonna wear a nice pair of brown slacks.
You know what?
Okay.
You know what? She probably got advice from someone who said, you know what, Lorelai Rivers, you go in there and you wow the pants off them. But she probably had a wig on, so she probably heard, and you wear the pants on them. She thought she was getting good advice to wear pants into the workroom.
Why did she make them poo-poo colored?
Next. Now, fuck. This entrance.
Mm-hmm.
This look. Mm-hmm. The makeup, which I didn't notice at first, and then throughout the whole scene, I was like,
throughout the whole...
What?
Mm-hmm.
This is Pandora Knox, everyone. You better run to that door, because Knox is not
You better run. My sister, her first dog, she named it Knox, but it was Knox because Knoxville. It was awful. It was one of those white dogs with black shit under its eyes all the time.
You don't like those.
It's dead now. I like it now.
I worked with a girl who, I think it's okay to say her name because she's an actress. Her name is Jennifer Knox, Knox. We were in a production.
Amanda Knox.
No. Oh. Not this one. She was in the Heath Ledger Batman. You know when he's escaping with Katie Holmes through a room or whatever?
To be honest with you, you could say anything about them. I know I don't.
She had one line.
Okay. I loved this look and her makeup.
I want to get a good look.
Okay?
I want to get a good look.
There are times in the drag world where we get a new signature face. I will never forget where I was the first time I saw Matte Queen and how she made the doll eye, and that it spread like wildfire. Now I'm seeing this.
This is going to be the next
This is a new...
thing.
It's so interesting. I wish you could see... We look like that right now. I wish we could take these off, but our wigs would fall off.
She also puffed a thing of smoke right at the camera, and it was like... It worked perfectly.
Okay.
No, I'm so excited by this. She is...
Fantastic.
So incredible and so hot in the confessional.
Yeah, she is.
From Vienna. We get one more. It's Kelly Hilton. I loved this look.
I did too.
I loved it. Are you kidding me? They were trying to be shady and say...
I don't remember who fucking said, oh, it looks like a car wash.
No.
Eat my ass. This was so fun.
Cool.
And she was a cat, and then she said, who let the dogs out? Which is a reference that is so old.
But also a dig.
I loved
also
it.
Immediate shade.
She's 41, right? Only a few years older than us. And one of the young kids, they said that she's so old already. She's 41. She's so old already? Well, I don't know. I guess I said that at 22.
No, for sure.
Yeah,
Gay
for
people
sure did
and
that.
Europeans, European beauty standards.
Thank God we don't hold them up here.
Now we get to meet our judges, Barbie Breakout and Yanni, I can't remember his last name.
Right. They're boyfriends.
Oh, they are?
Yeah.
Oh, I
Did
would
you watch
that.
this show at all?
I did, but I was taking my notes. So sometimes when I was writing,
you can't read.
I missed a couple of words. And
You're right.
I only,
you're right. Well, you missed the boyfriend word.
You
I
know,
love
German
it.
was my first language, but I kind of lost it because after I went to Texas. I was born in Texas. I went to Germany for a time. I came home, back to Texas.
You thought if you took German classes, you could eat schnitzel all day. And when they said, no, you're here to learn a language, you bounced.
Well, it was one of those, it was like Lorelai in the Pants. They said, I thought that I was going to eat schnitzel, and they were telling me to eat shit. And so...
What? Well, they are boyfriends, and
now they're hosts.
And now they're hosts. That's so weird.
That's fun.
It's funny.
Do you think
Drag me to dinner? Drag me to dinner.
Yeah.
Neil Patrick.
Do you think you and Edward Curtis could ever
Come.
host something together, or would you murder him?
There is not a chance in hell. I love that man, but. Do you think her puns are bad? Do you think her wordplay is bad?
Oh, yeah.
Wait until you get in a conversation with Curtis. It's like talking to an old war veteran.
It makes me so happy because how someone so hot could be so silly
It's because he got too much love as a child.
Probably.
That's the problem.
Yeah. We get a mini challenge. It's kind of a callback. I dropped my phone.
Yeah, I know. We're filming.
It's kind of a callback to season 4 with the rotating member.
Oh, yeah, the
And
rotating
also,
member.
And then also blowing stuff in their face. We get a cameo from the pit crew, who are, very attractive.
Yeah, thank you, pit crew.
They have to do photos on this rotating thing as Bavarian princesses, which, fun.
Which, again, it's a mini challenge, but some of those costumes
Were
look
so
like maxi
beautiful.
challenge, and it made me so sad.
Because I want to see you really see it. Really look at them. We did get a really good look at the winner, which was, of course, Pandora Knox, who not only showed out, but showed back.
She got down and she flipped her fucking...
What did you think about Nikita Vegas afterwards saying, like, girl, it was a rotating and you went down. Congratulations, but also, like, it's way easier to get down.
Okay, now this is not... I think this is a technical term, but she sounded crazy. And I loved it. It was so aggressive right out the gate. There is a part of me, and this is all assumptions, and you know what they say. When you make assumptions, you can eat my ass.
Whoa.
Had it been a cis man who made that move and won, I do wonder if she would be so quick to attack. I'm not saying that that's true, but I will say the misogyny within the gay community is strong.
Yeah.
And we had met the girls 5 minutes ago, and then suddenly the cis woman is getting attacked.
That's a good observation.
Not getting attacked,
and
that's too strong a word. But
that's something we
being critiqued. She's having to defend herself.
Yeah.
Almost immediately.
That's a good observation. That's something to think about. I will say, just from what we've seen of Nikita Vegas so far, how she came in and said, oh, I'm the mom. Oh, I guess I'm the grandma now. I think it didn't matter who would have won. If it wasn't her, she would have gone after.
Right.
Because I think she's here to play a role in the show. I think she's maybe going for like a Bianca Del Rio type of energy.
I love her role. I really do.
But that's something I hadn't noticed or thought about. They also did have a few people being like, oh my God, this is so great. I love that we can have, so many different types of people. It should be more, even.
More what?
More different types of people, more diversity. You know what I mean?
Oh, like a French person? They find out that the main challenge is simple. It's just show us your best drag.
Oh, yeah.
I love that. It's a great way to get to meet everybody.
Yes! Oh, so let's get into it. Oh, Barbie breakout. What did you think of this? I thought she looked stunning.
I agree. I liked the dress. I liked the hair and the makeup was good. I do want to say this. I just want us all to just be on the same page. Okay, we're all friends here. She has the position she has because she has worked her ass off for many years to develop whatever it was that got her to this place. And so I think we should just show her some respect. And just because she doesn't fit the conventional standards of beauty doesn't necessarily... We just need to just shut up.
I thought she looks pretty.
Is that not what I said?
Pretty.
No,
I would have liked to see the full dress in one color rather than like separate.
I just get nervous because I know, like, I saw how mean people were to the Italian lady that I didn't want the same thing to happen.
Oh, I understand.
Drag Race Italy, the internet was really mean to her.
Well, yeah, and we watched every single second of that.
I loved series. Oh my God, and the seconds flew by. It's almost like they didn't happen at all.
Yeah. We got to meet our judges.
I will say, I'm still learning names, but curly blonde haired lady in the blue, I'm obsessed with her.
Yeah. I think her name was Diana Brill.
I want to clean her house.
There's coke everywhere from the 70s.
I know I'd find secrets.
Okay, first up, Metamorkid. Metamorkid was showing off like a Venus flytrap. We got the signature like half and half hair. I thought it was cool.
I loved it.
Tells us she's weird. Tells us she's weird and she's fashionable.
She's incorporating fashion and camp. It was a great showing.
Up next was Lorelei Rivers. Now, she's a very beautiful girl. I agree with you. This outfit is it's more pants. Mm-hmm. But she had the masks, which is funny. So she's like a drama. She's like a theater girl.
Pants are not bad, and it's not really up to her what runway is chosen. So it just was kind of happenstance that she's in double pants.
Happenstance that she's in double pants. Happenstance 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 she's in double pants.
I wear pants.
Happenstance she's in double pants.
But not just one.
Happenstance she's in double pants.
We're done. Okay.
Yeah.
It was a bummer.
I like her face though. I like her makeup.
I do too. Well,
she's
bummer's
beautiful.
wrong. I do. If she was gonna wear the curtain, right? She was like, "I'm wearing the curtain from the theater."
Oh.
There's not a curtain that is that burgundy. Give me red velvet curtain. Have a tassel coming out of your ass. Hit me over the head with it, baby.
Curtains. I love drapery. Up next. Now hold on. Can you say it? I don't think I can say this.
I don't think anyone should.
I think this is...
Pandora knocks.
Pandora knocks.
Listen.
Knocks it out of the park once again.
Listen. I didn't know where to look at. Her eyes are up here, but they're also down here, baby.
This is so fucking cool.
I know, so hot.
All the colors. It's a little Miley Cyrus, but it's also like Pandora knocks. It's like...
Again, the eyes. I am so
I want to get in there
impressed.
and I want to look at them.
I want to keep looking. And that's the thing. When they were doing the judges' critiques and shit, every time they would cut to Pandora, I was just desperate for them to stay on her for a little longer. Because I couldn't stop staring at her. I never got enough time to stare at her.
She looked like a hot.
Agreed.
Yvonne Nightstand. Yvonne Nightstand. Mm-hmm. Is that a wordplay?
Yeah, it's saying, where's Eve? Oh, she's on that nightstand again.
Yvonne Nightstand is like a bunny, like a cool...
She did bunny, and then she did sheets, silk sheets or something.
Yeah.
I don't fully understand it, but I loved it.
I liked it.
I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
I loved it.
It's whimsical.
The way it flowed, and also satin.
God, I love fabric.
Satin looks expensive if you do it right.
Up next is Tessa Testicle. They immediately were like, black? And I get it, but I loved it. I loved watching this move. I didn't understand what it was.
I did not have the immediate negative reaction to it that the judges seemed to.
Yeah.
But as it moved, and then especially when all the girls lined up together, I do agree with Barbie when she said, you kind of just look like one big blob.
Yes.
There was no stone. There was nothing. There was no texture.
And
that
the tights matching the under thing, it did look like, what am I looking at? Which is what I initially liked about it, but I understand.
So I think the concept is a lot stronger than the execution. I really appreciate the design. It just, unfortunately, didn't do enough to give our eyes something to differentiate from what piece was what.
Well, maybe she was the testicle.
What?
Her name is Tessa Testicle.
She was one big blobular testicle. She'd go to the doctor. That's a problem.
Yeah.
She needs to get it tested.
Oh!
She needs to get her testicle tested. Testicle. You bitch.
Please don't talk about her privates. That's detestable.
I know. Detesticle.
Victoria Shakespeare, she's celebrating her culture by wearing a tiny, tiny little... Now listen, this is a beautiful body, and if I had this body, I would be tempted to wear the same thing as well.
She's so hot to me.
And that might have worked in previous seasons, but now we know what we know, and they don't love it.
Seasons of what? This is the first season.
Well, I'm talking about in the past, body was like celebrated, and then it was the phrase, don't stop relying on that body, and now you're not supposed to.
Yeah, I don't think that's fair. I really don't. Of all the girls and all the looks, there's no reason in my mind that she should have been in the bottom.
Oh, we'll get to that, and I agree with you 100%.
They're using this like body, don't rely on that body standard from another franchise to then judge this girl. I don't know.
100%.
I didn't love it. If this were week 4 and we keep saying the same thing over and over, then like, yeah, stop relying on that body. But it's like, hey, show us what your drag is. Show us your best drag. Well, she did.
This is gorgeous. I mean, this
gorgeous
is gorgeous.
Body. And the coat is really beautiful.
And everything looks good. It's fully
she was
stoned.
held in.
It's fully stoned. The makeup is good.
The skin match of the garment kind of holding her in was perfect. I didn't understand it. I didn't understand the judge's negative...
Yeah.
What's the word?
Critique.
Thank you.
Nikita Vegas.
I'm so happy that this didn't do as well as she thought it would. Not because I don't want to see her in pain, but I was so excited to hear how upset she was going to get. You know? I'm sorry, let's talk about the good. She's Cruella DeVille.
She's Cruella DeVille meets Dolly Parton. She takes the robe off and then she's just in a bodysuit.
Dalmatian bodysuit. Now, I loved, when we got it closer up detail, I loved, it was rhinestoned within an inch of its life. And I loved the necklace with it. I even loved like the fur on the actual robe.
Yeah, it was cool. Dalmatian. But the blonde
hair... That is
hair...
a robe that we all have, and that is something we wear on our way to the gig. To then have a bodysuit and nothing else with such long legs is a little like, and the hair.
Yeah,
there's a very easy hair to do with that.
Cruella.
Bummer.
I do love the hair, but you're right. It doesn't match the rest of it. Lele Cocoon in this incredible, fucking cool as fuck gown, chaps, hat, nips, makeup. Tits.
She made that.
And it looks fucking cool, and it's stoned. And
Look at her face. her makeup.
Yeah, this is so fucking cool.
This look was so outrageously good that if Pandora Knox had gotten stuck to the floor when she bent over backwards, that's the only way she would have won.
Yeah.
But this is such a close second. It's so good.
Next is Kelly Hilton. I like this look. It's a little simple, but I like it. It's beautiful. And I like how she served it.
We've seen the velvet. We've seen the pearls all over. It's a little been done.
Who's been done?
She has, apparently. But I did enjoy the way she sold it. And again, she's electrifying. Her entire personality is just, it's battery powered.
You know who needs probably to get their batteries changed?
Who?
And I'm really sorry to say this, is the only Naomi. Because this was just a cocktail dress, and this was the same wig she wore the entire episode.
And she was safe.
Which doesn't make sense to me.
As a tall girl myself, I know how hard it is to find short dresses that don't expose your butt and your genitalia. So it was very clear to me that wearing that dress and having her butt kind of hang out was not an artistic choice. It was just, well, I really like this dress. It's a little short. Oh, my butt's showing. That's kind of cute.
This is a dress that, off the rack. And you wear the same wig the entire episode, fine. But we've done 3 different things where you've had 3 different outfits and the same wig, really?
How is she
It just
safe?
seemed a little bit like first time in drag.
I did appreciate, I love a self-aware queen.
How she said,
I did appreciate that while walking down the runway, she did say, I brought a lot of simple stuff. That's kind of my drag, so I hope it's enough. So she seems to kind of already be aware that maybe she didn't do as much as she should have.
Yeah, so
and
she got real
appreciate
lucky.
That. But there's no reason she should have been safe. I'm sorry.
No,
There's just not.
Not especially after.
There's just not.
Not compared to Victoria, actually. You're
100%.
completely right. That was body well done, but this was just a poorly done.
And this was tall, skinny body. And I do believe that it was her tall, skinny body that saved her.
Yeah.
But suddenly
The fact that
Victoria's
she's kind
body
of
is a problem.
Kind of an
I love
interesting
that.
person to look at, yeah. But you know what was a nice note to end on is barbecue.
Oh my God.
This was so fucking cool. The silhouette.
Hearing her talk about Bolivia and how tough it was growing up there and how tough it is to be queer.
And wanting to be a role model for, or just at least a beacon of hope. That was beautiful.
And she gets to wear this Bolivian costume on TV in drag so that the queer youth who are still in Bolivia, who are still struggling, at least there's a light kind of in the distance,
Yeah.
And that was really, really sweet. Before we move on though, and I'm sorry, I should have written this name down and I will write more in the future, but the guest judge, the rapper pop star girl.
Yeah.
Fuck. When she entered the workroom,
served.
So hot. And then on the judging panel,
Slayed.
so hot. And so nice. I did love when Lele, I'll get there. When the pop star was giving her, God, we should have learned her name. When she was giving her critiques and she was like, oh, you made this yourself? I want you to make something for me. That's
insane.
I love that.
And so cool.
I do love that Lele's response was, hit me up. Instead of like, sure, I'll make whatever. She's like, get in touch with my people.
Shireen David.
Shireen. I'm obsessed.
The Princess Shireen from
And we
Game
got
of
to hear her
Thrones.
song in the lip sync, and
Got a
I'm jumping ahead,
beautiful
but
face.
I loved her.
So we do have a winner. It is going to go ahead and be Pandora Knox, knocking these hoes down one by one. Congratulations. Well deserved.
So well deserved.
Slayed the entire show.
So the bottom 3
were Victoria Shakespeare, Tessa Testicle, and Nikita Vegas.
No, Nikita, I think that was more of a production call.
Put her down there
that was
to
great.
see what she
does. That was so exciting.
Yeah.
But yeah, there was no reason in my mind that Victoria belonged there. If anything, I would have traded her out for Naomi. But you don't always get what you want in life. Okay. So the bottom 2, they do eventually save Nikita. I think just to kind of give her some peace. Then we get a lip sync between Victoria and
Tessa Testicle. Now, while I might not have agreed with the bottom 3 being who they were, I do agree that this lip sync was phenomenal. They both knew all the words.
And that was a lot of words. My eye was drawn to Victoria, I'm gonna be honest.
See,
she seemed to start tricking earlier.
It started for me with Tessa Testicle's face. Now, I know her testicles are down there, but I was looking at her face. Testicle. And then Victoria stole the focus later for me. That's what kind of happened in my journey.
So they do the lip sync, and then the judges are like, hey, Testicle, why don't you go up in your sack? You're safe. So we're thinking, oh no, Victoria's going. And that really...
It didn't sit right with me.
It didn't sit right with me.
I didn't love
at
that.
all. I was like, wait, what?
We just
she
met
really
her.
won the lip sync over Victoria? Okay. And then we find out, JK, Victoria, you stay too.
Yes, which I thought was a nice surprise.
It really is nice. I enjoyed that.
Yeah, later we're going to complain that it's going too long, of it's too many episodes. But for
right
now,
we're hopeful.
I'm glad we get an extra episode with Victoria, and maybe more.
Let's do a couple.
I would love to see more from her.
Yeah. Overall, it was an incredible showing for Germany, and we are so excited.
Overalls. I'm wearing my lederhosen.
Oh, I've got sunglasses on. I can't see anything. I'm really excited for the rest of the season. I'm really excited to get to know these girls better. I'm really excited to learn more German.
Shall we do a learn the German word of the day?
No.
I think we already learned ours.
What?
Dirndl. Say it with me. Dirndl.
Dirndl. Is that how you say it, though? How do you pronounce it?
Dirndl.
Is that right?
Dirndl.
There's no vowels.
You can tell us if we're wrong nicely, but oh my God, I've wanted a dirndl so bad. I think they're so beautiful.
We'll get one.
Okay.
All right. Well, if you would like to see us next week in our dirndls, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and, of course, the notification bell.
Yeah, and if you didn't know, we have a Patreon. You can join us there at patreon.com/IMHOtheSHOw.
We have a lot of stuff and we talk a lot.
Yeah.
Also, we are both on Cameo, so if you want a message from us to a loved one, hated one, or a German, hit us up there.
Yeah. Or, psst, come here. We do a thing that's not Cameo, but it's called Shameo. And if you go to IMHOtheSHOW.com, you get one of those, but it's both of us together.
It's like your own episode.
It's
you
your
get the
own
background.
episode. And I gotta be honest, we do a good job here. Our best work is in Shameos.
It's because we're warmed up.
Yeah.
Okay? And we don't have anything to lose at that point.
Yeah.
Also, all of our merch is at dragqueenmerch.com. We'll see you next week. Goodbye.
Bye!
Wow, we did it. We went to Germany.
It's fun.
I would love
We're
to go
in
to
the thick of
Germany.
it.
Why not?
Oh, I would too. I want to go to Beer Fest or whatever, October style.
Did you ever do that in Chicago?
No.
I gotta be honest.
I was
it's so
never
fun.
allowed. I was never invited to any of that stuff.
So it's just like a public thing. You don't get invited to public things. What do you mean? You could just go.
I'm pretty sure you have to be invited. It's like Hogwarts.
Oh, you meant you didn't want to go alone and drink beer by yourself. But
Well, I don't really like beer. Can I be honest?
That's so
okay, so
weird.
can we talk about Curtis's birthday the
Oh
other
my God,
day?
yeah.
We had so much fun.
It was
Curtis
Curtis's
did
birthday
an
weekend.
incredible job planning this. It was this place that used to be like a tire...
Firestone or something.
Firestone.
Yeah,
It was called
tire
Firestone,
place.
and now it's like emptied out, so it's kind of inside-outside warehouse vibes. And there's picnic tables everywhere, and there's games, and you just kind of walk up to the bar, and then you come and sit, and it was beautiful. And Curtis reserved us a table, and we brought some games. I decided I wasn't going to drink in honor of Curtis and in honor of myself because I haven't had it in a while.
What's poison?
And I had an NA beer. I gotta tell you, bitch, I felt hungover the next day.
Okay.
I think it was the hops or whatever.
I think we need to take a full look at your diet that day, and then we can really. But you're not supposed to get hungover from NA beers. Just as like a.
They should put that on the wrapper.
Please don't get hungover on the wrapper.
Yeah.
I think that's good. No, okay. Can I tell you though? So in the back of it, they have like a taco stand or whatever inside.
Yeah.
There's a kiosk where you can order. You don't have to talk to anybody, or you can go to the window, right?
Which is funny because a kiki is like where you do talk to someone.
Well, they're totally different words. I wasn't sure exactly what I wanted to get, and I wanted to ask about like the chips and dip. I love a chip and dip. So I was like, oh, I'll just get in line. Like, I'm feeling social. Why not? I get behind these two girls. Do you want to hear the most insane thing? Okay, you're going to. They are taking forever to order, and then in the middle of their order, the girl steps back. She takes a picture of the menu with her phone after they've been standing there for a very long time. And then I hear the other girl say, okay, hang on, we're not done ordering yet. We just texted a picture of the menu to our table, all of our friends at our table. So we're gonna need a minute. So I hear this, and in my brain, I'm like, what's happening? I look at the woman behind the counter. We make eye contact. We both roll our eyes at the exact same time. And I think we're married now. I was connected to her. I loved her. And she loved me. Yeah. And then I turned to the kiosk, and there's an older couple who just got a computer. And so they're really struggling. And I'm like, well, this is my life now. I live here, and I'm never going to eat again. So eventually they finish. I get up to the counter, and the girl behind the counter and me at the same time, we just both go... like that. We didn't say any words. We just kind of outward sigh. And then when the food was ready to be picked up, I went to the pickup window. I'm behind those two girls again. But Homegirl in the taco stand, she sees me and she goes, and she gets my food and she goes around them and hands it to me. Listen, I'm obsessed. I'm in love with that woman. There are times where you're out in the wild and you're like, am I just being a bitch to be a bitch? Am I overreacting? But then to have someone in the same situation go, no, you're not.
Well, you made her feel good
We're
too.
both, I'm a hero.
I do need to apologize because that was my friend. Those were my friends in front of you, and they were sending me I told them to take a picture and send it to me.
Can we be honest though? The internet exists. Why did you not look at the menu at the table? Did you really think while you're ordering is the time to take a picture of the menu and say,
no, because
the menu's already online?
No, because here's the thing. Here's the thing that they're doing that honestly we should do more of. Is they don't give a fuck about anybody else but themselves.
That's true.
My friend works at a beauty supply, and my friend will always say, are you all set? Or are you ready? And then they'll come up, and then they'll say, oh, you know what? I just missed one more thing. And I'm like, so you're not ready. So you're not all set. Got it. Or my friend.
My friend. That. Yeah, you would never say that.
But I've been bolder. When there's a line and people do that, I'm like, oh, well, you know what? We got a line though, so you only have until I finish checking these items out.
I think that's reasonable.
It is reasonable. People take a look around and see. But people need to take a look around and see what's going on.
They're not in the room.
But now I'm upset.
Okay.
Okay.
You weren't even a part of that situation.
Yeah,
I did taco while you sat because you put on heels and you walked half a block in them and then you said, I'm not walking the rest of the day.
Well, no, because I put my heels on early because I wanted to see how bad they hurt. So I was wearing for about an hour.
Okay, this is really funny. So I go pick up Alexis and then we come back to my house and to get Curtis and we come in the door and I was like, hey, actually, Alexis, I'm gonna take the dog out and then we can leave. And she goes, oh, okay. Do you think I have time to take my shoes off?
Why?
And I went, how much time how long does it take?
Well, I didn't know if you were going to go and come right back and then we were going to leave or if we were going to sit for a second.
Do I have time to take my shoes off? I just said I'm going to walk the
You've
dog.
obviously never worn heels. They take a long time.
Shut the fuck up. That's the other thing. They were like sandal heels. There
was buckles involved. There was buckles involved.
Do I have enough time to take my shoes off? Yes. Yes, she did, in fact. Okay, goodbye.